Hi guys, it's April and we are starting a new page. So I put out a poll over on the community tab of my channel and on my broadcast channel on Instagram. I think next time, because they now have the feature over on Threads, I will add a poll over on Threads too and mix all the results together so that you guys can help me decide what I'm going to color next. I usually do 4 different pages that I'm thinking about coloring. This time it was a mix of different seasonal holiday feel, since we're in that interesting in-between time between Halloween and Christmas. And for some of us, there's Thanksgiving in the middle there as well. So I have a mix of the fall type feel and a mix of the winter type feel that I decided to throw out and let you guys help me decide what I was going to color. All of them were in mythographic this time. I seem to have fallen into a pattern of choosing mythographic pages. So maybe for the next color options, I will completely stay away from mythographic. But this time, they were all different, various mythographic options. The first option was in the Cosmic Spirit, which I really want to color at some point because it's just such an interesting book. But I pulled out the Empress because it's got that wintry vibe, but it's also got a mix of these flowers in it as well. So it was walking the line of what it could possibly be. I will note that we do have crystals in this, and I have an interesting history with coloring crystals. But the Empress was the first option. And I do have a link for flip throughs of all of these coloring books if you want to see what other pages are in these. But then the second option, I actually had this page in the last voting, but there's just something about this page that I keeps drawing me back. It's this angel, and this could be colored multiple different ways because you've got some kind of something falling from the sky in this, which to me kind of reads like snow. So it's that sad in between time of seasons. And so I thought that was appropriate to put once again in the voting this time around. Then in Dream Garden, I pulled up I called it flying rabbits because they're rabbits with wings. I don't know how else to describe this page, but it's got this cool but springy kind of feel. I guess this would probably make more sense in the end of winter kind of pulling up because you've got a lot of flowers starting to show up on this one, but there's a lot of ice as well. But there was something about this page when you've got both like that wintry feel, but you've got those growing flowers. I was thinking that maybe this page could be fun, but once again, it's one of those hidden object pages that absolutely drives me nuts. But I figured we could find a way to color this page. So that was option number 3. And then option number 4 is in the Voyage book, which I believe we have colored in before. And this is the page we have colored before. This is my T Fox. I think this is the only one of the coloring books that had options in it that had pages that we've colored in before. But in this one, I pulled out the pumpkin vines. And I know this leans more towards the fall Halloween kind of thing, but I figured it could go more towards Thanksgiving fall as well. So why not? I mean, there's something just weird about this page. And so I want to color it at some point. So I threw it into the option because I have zero idea what these pumpkins are doing. They're just like spitting out smoke. So that could be fun to try and figure out. So this was option number 4. Now, the voting was interesting this time around. And I was actually kind of surprised on what the top 2 were. And that was Cosmic Spirit and Dream Garden. So this is the Empress page and that cute little flying bunny rabbits, I believe, that I had zero idea how to name. But even though these were the top 2, they actually weren't that close. So, the winner was the Empress, which, I mean, I'm excited about, but I honestly did not see the voting going that direction. So we will have the first page in this to color. Part of me is thinking, okay, should we go like full on winter vibes with, say, maybe making this like a winter wolf fox, whatever we decide to do with that, and give the Empress some of those cooler tones, especially in her hair, and maybe some blue undertones in her skin. But then we can make like these flowers and the wheat like really, really pop by doing some of those warmer tones. And I think that could be fun. I am also thinking about using some water-based markers on this one. And that is because I have something on the way that I'm hoping will get here by this time next weekend, so that I can start testing it out. I don't have it in my hands yet, so I don't want to promise anything. But if that doesn't come, if I don't get my hands on that, I might ask on stream what you guys want me to color with. I'll have the palette kind of figured out. So if there's a certain kind of medium that you guys would really like to see me color with, because I know we just did the Tombow alcohol markers. I have the Faber-Castells. I have some Copics. I've got some Cure colors. I've got some watercolor markers. I've got some water-based markers. I've got several different kinds of colored pencils. So I am open to using whatever to color this page in next. But I'm also curious, how would you guys color this page? And let me know if you are going to be coloring this page with me. There's a little bit of a Narnia style vibe to this page, and I think that's kind of what's in my brain right now. But I might do some looking at the internet for some inspiration, because sometimes we get our color palettes from other places, and so I might go digging around and see what comes up now that I know which page has won. So I hope you guys are excited about this page as well. I won't be starting, like I said, I won't be starting this piece until next weekend. So I do hope I will see you back here so we can start coloring this piece. And I'm really hoping that I have those markers on hand, but otherwise I will pivot. It's just, some things are working themselves out. Otherwise, I mean, I can continue to like babble on endlessly, but these streams are always the quick ones, just figuring out what I'm gonna color next. And like I said, I think next time when I do this vote, I will have it on the community tab, on my Instagram broadcast channel, and on Threads. So there'll be 3 different places that you can vote, so you can get up to 3 different votes for the piece that you really, really like. And I will try that out next time. But this is going to be the piece. This is what we're going to be coloring. So I do hope I will see you guys again next weekend. Saturday, 11 Central, is usually when I do this kind of stuff. Sometimes, if I'm feeling extra exciting, I might throw an extra stream in there, but that is my stream time. I do hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I know this one was short, but the next one is going to be long. We're going to have an interesting time deciding how we are going to color this. So I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to let you guys go. And I hope to see you again. Heart your beautiful faces. Bye.